Welcome back to another session of networking. So in this video we will see differences between TCP and UDP protocols by taking some real life examples. So without wasting any time, let's get started. First difference, TCP is reliable whereas UDP is unreliable. So why I say like that? So we will see with the help of other examples. TCP uses three-way handshake whereas UDP uses no handshake. So if I take an example of three-way handshake, okay, let's say two different systems are there and both systems are being accessible on port 22, okay, and both system wants to make communication on port 22 only, okay. So first what this system will do, okay, so firstly it will send sync request to system B by sharing a packet X to it. So once computer B has received sync request from computer A with packet X, so it will acknowledge that request and it will respond with sync acknowledgement by sharing its original packet, that is X, and by adding its own package, that is Y. So once the system A again has received this sync acknowledgement request from computer B, so it will acknowledge that request by sharing the packet shared by computer B again to its, by saying, hey, this has been acknowledged and here it is your package. And after that the transfer of the data will start, whereas it is not like in UDP, okay. So two systems are there which are accessible on port 22 and they both want to make communication on port 22 only. So it will directly transfer the data from computer A to computer B regardless of any acknowledgement in between. So this way there is three-way handshake in TCP and there is no handshake in UDP. Third, TCP is connection oriented protocol whereas UDP is connectionless protocol. As we can see, at each point connection is being made, whereas in UDP it is transferred directly. Fourth, TCP has data integrity whereas UDP doesn't have data integrity. What I mean by this? Okay, as you can see, in TCP from system A we are sending 3 packets, okay, and at system B we are receiving 3 packets, whereas in UDP system A has sent 3 packets and system B has received only 2 packets only. So there is no data integrity. Fifth, TCP has flow control mechanism whereas UDP doesn't have flow control mechanism. So what I mean by that? So it may be possible that sender A is sending data at higher bitrate whereas system B may be consuming those data at slower bitrate. So if this happens, so there might be possibility of packet losses. But as TCP has flow control mechanism, so data here is not being lost, whereas in UDP due to its faster rate the data sometimes gets lost, okay. So as we have seen, it is slower and UDP is faster. Seventh, in TCP the order of the data will be always in the correct manner, whereas in UDP there is no guarantee that your data will get received in correct order. So what I exactly mean by that? Okay, if you can see in TCP diagram, okay, packet 1 and packet 2 are of similar type whereas packet 3 is of different type, and you can see at the receiver's end, which is system B, packets are being received in the same order that is being sent from system A to B, okay, whereas in UDP you can see packet 1 and 2 are of similar type whereas packet 3 of different type, okay. And at receiver's end at system B you can see we have received the third packet first and first or second packet second, and one packet is being lost. So this make UDP less reliable and TCP more reliable. So if you find this video helpful, you can like this video, you can subscribe to this channel, and if you have any doubt you can simply comment in the comment section. Till now, bye bye.